welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Zizo and I am a South African YouTuber, a Malawian staying in South Africa. Okay. Today's video is about the rice water challenge. So this is a collaboration with a friend of mine who also has natural hair, and her hair is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Just decided to do this rice water challenge to see if it actually is effective, and we're going to be doing two different methods. So I'm going to be doing one and she's going to be doing her own method, and then later on in around like January we're going to come together with another video and show you guys the process and the results and whether it works or not. She also has her own YouTube channel, guys, so make sure that when you're done watching this video you go to her page, you go and subscribe, like, share, comment, show her all the support, you guys. I'd really appreciate it, and I'm sure she'll also appreciate that as well. Before I go into what we're going to be doing during this rice water challenge, I'm just going to explain to you, why we actually do this and what it is and the different methods. And it's very important for you to know what you're doing to your hair and why you're doing it. Okay, so the rice water challenge basically means that you're using the water that is left over from when you first soak the rice or from when you actually cook the rice. I prefer using the water from the rice when the rice actually starts to cook, because I feel that in that way you actually get to extract all the nutrients from the rice. I know people also use it like when they first soak it. So like when you first wash or like rinse the rice and then you just like soak it, and then just before cooking, that water that is there, that is the one that you're gonna use. But yeah, like I said, I just prefer using the water when it starts to boil, because I feel like you actually get all the nutrients. The reason why people do this is because rice is a very nutritious food, and people have said that when you use the rice water on your hair, it strengthens your hair becomes more shiny, and most importantly, there has been a hair growth, or people have recorded hair growth when they use rice water. I know that you can use literally any rice, any rice of your choice. I know you can use wild rice, brown rice, white rice, basmati. I just think the more nutritious the rice is, maybe the more beneficial it could be. And so I'm going to be using Kilombero rice, which is Malawian rice or African rice, and it's a very aromatic rice as well. So that's the rice that I'm most familiar with. If you're worried about, if you have low porosity hair or hypo hair and you're not really sure if you can use it, I have seen a lot of people, who have low po and hypo hair and even a balanced hair porosity say that it works for them, like the rice water challenge works for all types of hair. And so I don't think you'd have to worry about that, but obviously it will take you time for you to actually know if it works for your hair. So just make sure that you're using it like over a period of time, like I'd say maybe 4 wash days a month, and see if it actually works for you. So in terms of the methods, I've seen different methods of people using the rice water. So I've seen people use it as a hair rinse, as a hair mask, or something that they apply just every day to their scalp or every wash day. You're gonna use it as a hair rinse. So that means that on your wash day, you're gonna shampoo your hair. You can either deep condition your hair and then apply the rice water, or you can just eliminate deep conditioning completely. So you're just gonna shampoo your hair and then do the hair rinse, and then that's it. But for me, I really like to deep condition my hair. It's a very important part of my regimen. So I'm going to be shampooing my hair, then do the deep condition, and then do the hair rinse. I'm sure you can also shampoo, hair rinse, and then deep condition. It doesn't really have to be in that order. Just make sure that you end up doing the hair rinse. And then using it as a hair mask is quite a recent thing. I know people tend to actually cook the rice. So they boil it with water, they cook it, but they don't drain the water. They just end up blending the rice with the water, and then they add coconut milk or honey or any other essential oils, which I think is cool. So you get this very thick, heavy mask. But for me, that's not something I would do, because I have low po hair, and products that are heavy tend to wear my hair down, and they don't even end up getting into my hair strands. So it's a waste of time. If you have high porosity hair, then you can definitely try out that hair mask. And if you do, then please let me know in the comment section, you guys, because I'd really like to know. Okay, so then the last method that I know is that people use the rice water, you know, like every 2 or 3 days. So, you know, in the LCO method, the liquid would be the rice water. So that they apply the rice water to their hair, apply the cream, apply the oil, or apply the oil then the cream if you're doing the lock method. And that's also a good method as well. I haven't done it before, but that's what my friend is going to be doing. And I'm going to be doing the hair rinse. So I know that it can get quite smelly if you're going to be applying rice water to your hair like every 2-3 days. So I think it would be better for you to, like, let's say if you just apply the rice water and then just apply like lavender oil or an oil that has a nice smell, so that your hair doesn't end up smelling. Or you can just apply the rice water and then wear a wig, but that's also gonna make your hair smell and make your wig smell. I don't know. But you can just apply, I think the best method is for you to just apply the rice water and then apply an essential oil. Or if you don't really mind the smell, then it really is okay, like it's whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you how I make the rice water. Okay, so what I do is that I take the rice, I just measure just enough, and then I wash it a few times until the water becomes clear. When you see that the water is clear, that means that the rice is clean. And I just leave it to soak for about 30 minutes to an hour, just so. This is not really an essential thing, but it's just, I'm obviously going to end up eating the rice, so I have to like make it the correct way. So I'm just soaking the rice for like 30 minutes to an hour so that the rice can just swell, so that when I cook it just like swells up. But that doesn't really have any benefit to what we're actually doing today, like the rice water challenge. When the rice has just, you know, multiplied, and then I just, on a stove, I take boiling water and then from a kettle and put it into the pot, and then I put the rice into the pot, and then I just let it be, just like stir so that it doesn't stick together. And then just add salt. I don't add salt, yeah, but actually adding salt to it would be good, because I know that if you use salt on your hair, it really has like benefits for your scalp. When the rice starts to boil like rapidly, then that's when I rinse, I pour out that liquid. So that liquid is the one that I'm going to be using for the rice water challenge. And so that's when I basically just continue finishing off the rice. So making sure that the rice is like dry, there's no liquid left. Then I put the stove back on, and I put the pot back on the stove, and then finish off the cooking. Okay, so this liquid is what we have, basically how you make the rice water. In terms of, obviously we have to see if this rice water challenge actually makes a difference with your hair. So what I'm going to do is that in the next video, which is going to be like a process video, which is only going to be released like in end of Jan, that's when I'm going to be showing you the results of the hair. So I'm not going to measure out my hair now. I'm just going to measure it in the next video and you're going to see it. And I'm also going to be taking before and after pictures so that you guys see. So basically what I am going to be doing, since I'm doing the hair rinse, I am going to be shampooing my hair, then I'm going to deep condition, and then I'm just going to rinse the deep conditioner out and then apply the rice water and then leave it in for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour and then rinse it off. So that's what I'm going to be doing for 4 wash days, and that's probably going to start in the last week of December, continuing into January. So that's about 4 weeks. So the next video is only going to come out in the end of Jan to see if the rice water actually works. And so obviously guys, this depends on a lot of things. Like there are a lot of factors that can contribute to, you know, coming to a conclusion if the rice water actually works. Like I said, since I'm doing this collaboration with Gigi, our hair is different and everybody's hair is different. Some people's hair grows quicker than others. Some people's hair, you know, doesn't grow that quick. And so doing this rice water challenge just It all just depends on you. Like, it all just depends on, even your routine may contribute to whether the rice water works or not. This rice water is just to basically see if it has had an effect on me and if it has an effect on G. So if you want to try this, you can. If it doesn't work out, then it's fine. If it does, then that's great. So don't solely depend on just the two of us. You also just have to try it out and see for yourself if it's going to work for you. So this brings me to the end of the video. This is just basically an announcement of the rice water challenge, and I'm going to be showing you guys like every detail, and I'm not going to hide anything, because you know, on this channel we like being honest. I like making your lives easier through my content, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna, you know, make sure that I document everything and show it to you guys. And yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. Please don't forget to go to OMGG's YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, comment, do the things to get the things done, to get the views, to get the likes, everything guys. Please support her. And yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much guys for tuning in to growing and glowing with me, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao.